Hey y'all, y'all come on in. Y'all, I made a chocolate pound cake or fudgy chocolate pound cake. So y'all come on in. Let's get started making this pound cake right here. And as always, like, subscribe, share. Let's get started. All right, y'all, let's get started. All right, so we're going to make this chocolate fudge cake. We're going to start with 2 sticks of salted butter that's been brought to room temperature. And also 1.5 cups of sugar. As well as 2 teaspoons of vanilla. All right, we're gonna get that going. We're gonna mix that together for a while because we want it to become nice and creamy and double in volume. Get that started real quick. And this creaming process can take about a good 8 minutes. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. I just like the fact that it makes it nice and creamy and fluffy, and it helps everything to dissolve well into the cake. It just makes for a better cake. All right, y'all, I'm gonna let this keep going for a few more minutes, and I'll be right back once it's creamed together and doubled in volume. All right, you guys, the butter and sugar has come together and creamed up for us pretty good. See how thick and creamy that is? So nice and creamy. So from here, we are going to add 4 eggs, one at a time. Oh goodness, 2 fell in there. It's all right. It'll do what it needs to do. You just want to add them in there, a little mix together till most of the yellow is all gone. Scrape down the bowl. Hang on a second, you guys. One moment. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I had a lot of outside interference going on. So let's go ahead and scrape down the bowl. Trying to throw out them subtle hints. That outside interference with me. Y'all what you trying to say? Y'all hear the sister? Nobody would have never known if she had never said nothing, right? Right. Not talking about me. All right, so we're going to let those eggs get going. And to that, we are going to add 2.5 cups of flour, and mixed into this flour is a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And along with that, 1 cup of buttermilk. So I'm going to add the flour first, and I'm going to alternate that with that buttermilk. Turn it down a little bit. All right, you guys, I'll be right back once I'm about to add the last little bit of this flour. All right, y'all, here's the last of the flour. It'll be all right, and from this point, we are going to add all the good chocolate. All the good chocolate. But before I do that, let me go ahead and clean off this beater so we can get all this wonderful chocolate up in here. All right, so the chocolate that we have today, I have right here 1 cup of semi-sweet mini chocolate morsels and 1/2 cup of chocolate syrup. And last but not least, this right here is 2 bars of semi-sweet baking chocolate that have 2 bars of semi-sweet baking chocolate that's been melted. Oops, that's trying to get it all in here.
Trying to get it out the cup. I was looking at the spoon. I'm like, ooh, look at all that melted chocolate. Like, I ready to lick the spoon.
You said that in slow motion.
A little bit of chocoholic come out.
All right, I'm gonna let this go with the mixer real quick, just for a few, and then I'm gonna mix it by hand because I don't want to break up those chocolate chips. Wow. Look at the chocolate. All right, so I'm gonna do the rest of that by hand. Make sure it gets all mixed in that together. A lot of little sticks on it. All right. And once we get that all mixed together, I have my tube pan right here. I'm gonna add that to it. It's already been greased and ready to go. And I use a baking spray that has flour already mixed in it. But you guys feel free to use any non-stick cooking spray, oil, butter, and just make sure you flour it as well. All right, you guys. Let me move this mix out of the way so I can put this here. Trying to make sure I get every little bit of chocolate mixed in there. See how that's mixed in there pretty good? All right, so what we're going to do is add this to it. You see how it's been mixed in there pretty good? So we're just going to add that to it. Now, this thing is heavy. So, you know what? Let me arm handle this. Get a grip. Because it doesn't have a handle on it. Ooh, that's better. That's heavy. Now, you don't have to use a tube pan. You can also use a bundt pan if you have one of those at home. I wanted to use my bundt pan, but I got so much going on over here, I couldn't find it. That's a lot of that. All right, guys. And from here, we're gonna put it in the oven at 300 for about an hour, 25 minutes to about an hour and a half. But again, just do it according to your oven. So not all ovens are created equal. So it may take a little bit longer in yours, or it may be done quicker. So I'll be right back, guys, once this comes out the oven. All right, you guys, the cake is out the oven. It actually cooked in my oven for exactly 1 hour. Not an hour 25, but just the 1 hour. So we're going to take this out and we're going to put on 2 different drizzles. So let's take this out and see what it looks like. It's a little on the hot side. All right, guys, can y'all see that chocolate cake? Can y'all see it? All right. So it actually, you know, the chips, it kind of gets a little bit more dark. I could have actually taken it out a couple minutes earlier, but never mind. It's still golden. It's still brown like I want it to be. So let's put our first drizzle. This is a milk, half a cup of the mini morsels, along with 2 teaspoons of shortening. This has been melted. So we're going to pour that on top. That's why it would have been better if I had found my bundt pan, because it could have drizzled down all the little humps. That's okay. No humps and bumps today. So once you get your chocolate on there, you can actually just move it around. Just to let it go ahead and drizzle all the way down on all sides. I actually could have used more since I don't have my bundt pan, but it's all right. So, you know, pound cakes are not my sister's favorite. They don't have enough frosting, she claims. They don't. All right, and from here, I have melted white chocolate with 2 tablespoons of shortening, and that's been melted together. So we're gonna pour that on top. Well, baby, not more melted chocolate, because this actually provides all the extra you need. And you're not going to spread it around or anything like we did with that chocolate. We're just going to leave this on top. All right, you guys. Now, if you want to just kind of help it along the side, you can do that. I'm just going to help it down the side. Kind of like when you do a drip, just help it down. All right, you guys. You don't have to let it set or anything. You can just cut into it when you're ready. So, let me get my massive knife, and it is time to cut it. All right, y'all. I made this a little tall so you can see me cut into this cake, and I got my big knife. Y'all, let's take a look. Look, and it's still smoking. Can y'all see all of that? So let's give this guy a taste. Can y'all see the inside of that? All right. So what happens is since the cake is still hot, the drizzle just slides off, kind of like making a puddle of extra goodness. It's warm. It's chocolatey. And it's moist. Yup. All right, y'all. I'm gonna need a moment. So y'all made some chocolate fudgy pound cake, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.